Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. Fishsuit here. Thank you so much for tuning into Session 4, Part 1 of our Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign. When we last left our heroes, they had just finished a pretty nasty battle against a few bugbears, and we left on a bit of a cliffhanger as a goblin walked out on our weakened, half-unconscious party. We will send you over to the video right now. Just want to thank you so much for tuning in, and if you're liking the content here, please drop the sub here on YouTube and make your way over to twitch.tv/fishsuit. Drop the follow so you can catch our live stream sessions every other Tuesday. Without further ado, please enjoy Session 4, Part 1 of the Lost Mine of Phandelver.
Killing those bugbears is a strong turn of phrase.
Those bugbears those bugbears were so bored by the 40 minutes of combat that they just eventually died of old age. Oh no, Gamer Heroine cast googly eyes on herself.
Bookfairy requested it. She gives us the initiative. I'm keeping it.
Bookfairy, you only get googly eyes if you pay it's 10,000 bits. You either get wild magic or googly eyes. So. Sorry, Relin, it looks like your 1,000 bits went to googly eyes instead of the death save that everybody's gonna have to make.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay, I'll turn them off. Turning it off.
Okay, so if you guys are just tuning into the stream, I'm gonna give you a very, very brief cliff notes of where we are in the story right now. So, our heroes were tasked with delivering some supplies to the town of Phandalin. They were ambushed on the way to Phandalin at a site where they discovered that there was quite a lot of ambushing happening, and they made their way to the Cragmaw hideout, where they were able to kill the boss and rescue Sildar Hallwinter. And they took Sildar to Phandalin and discovered that Phandalin was kind of under siege from some Redbrand bandits. They talked to a whole ton of people in Phandalin. And Meteor Matt, thanks for the host, dude. They got a bunch of side quests. You guys remember all those side quests, right? Every single one of them?
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Great. Okay, perfect. So we don't need to... I'll just ask you what you want to do after this. We don't even need to go over anything.
I started writing them down, but it was too late.
Oh yeah, I mean, why would anybody need to write down anything in a pen and paper game? That's ridiculous. All right, what was that sound? Are your neighbors at it again, GH?
No, a big plane went by.
Hey, why didn't you run outside and point up at it?
Did the plane go down the street?
Yeah, plane just landed on the road outside. Okay,
plane's here for your alcohol.
So yeah, you got several side quests, and we'll talk about that if and when you ever leave this area alive. But you, after arming a child and nearly getting that child murdered, you entered this hideout where you found that where you learned that these Redbrands had made their home, and you know that their leader is called Glass Staff, and that he is a wizard of some kind. So you got into the hideout by coming through the secret forest entrance. You guys are on this page, right? Yeah, okay, great. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. You guys came in through the cave entrance here, and you killed a Nothic. He got into, I think, eyes and Gamer Bardowin's head. Was communicating with you telepathically. Your party was very confused why you suddenly started talking to yourself. You made your way down this little staircase here and peeked through the keyhole, and you saw, like, a bugbear on the bed here. They were saying things like, lick the floor, bark like a dog, and you're like, oh, there's some kinky sex stuff going on in here. Azrael knocked on the door, a bugbear answered, punched him in the face, and several near-death experiences later, bodies of 3 bugbears lie on the steps in front of you. And just as you finished your combat, this goblin made his way out of the room. And he comes out and says, yes, saved Droop, you did. And he falls at your feet, Azrael. He saved Droop, saved him.
I murder him. No, I'm kidding.
What?
Swear to God.
All right, I quit.
God,
kidding.
yeah.
I quit.
I'm kidding.
I can't handle it.
Roll for death. Make a death save. I don't care how much HP you have. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Thank you, GH. Everybody, please set your HP to what it was. It's going to reset at the beginning of every stream. So please reset on the overlay what your current HP is.
Somebody was at 1. That's all I remember.
I think that I'm going to
That's
say
me.
that a vast majority of you are extremely low.
I just sent the scribes back to check the logs.
Oh, good. I think it was 3, but you know, there's always a chance I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure.
This
it
is
was
a
7.
scribe, check everyone's while you're there.
Yeah, Floor's HP is also 1.
We're all very, very good at this, I promise.
The nearest death experience probably was Azrael last time, who failed 2 death saves and was 1 away from permanent death. Saved Droop! Thank you, new masters, new masters.
Oh God.
Give him a
Does
sock,
anybody-
quick.
Yeah. Ah! Get out of my head.
I don't get it.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's one of those pop culture references, Fish.
That's hilarious.
Mhm.
That makes it even better that you're doing that without intentionally doing that.
Azrael.
Oh, Jackson
is
posted.
used-
Yeah, so I think everybody get it right then, Jax. Oh, it looks like GH actually had 5 HP.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have thought of that. It's gonna reset because it's built into the bot.
Cool.
All right, thank you, Jackson. I appreciate that very much, dude. What do you do?
Is he my height?
That's a really wonderful question. I don't know. Yeah,
Is
I would
he
say
10 foot?
probably maybe slightly taller than you.
I pat him on the head.
Oh, Droop, thank you.
What was happening in there?
I told you. I peeked through the
They tortured Droop. They beat him. They made him do humiliating things. Bugbears were evil.
Quite. Do you know anything about this place?
Yes. What can Droop tell you, new master?
Everything you know, preferably. How many people are here?
What's through the other door?
All right. So you want to know what's through here?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Sure.
Mhm.
So he tells you that is a like a common area. And you asked how
Oh.
many people were here, and he's not super sure. He knows that there's probably about 10 to 15.
Are there any more bugbears, or are they all humans?
No, the bugbears didn't interact with the Redbrands at all. This was all of them here.
Okay.
Why were they here?
Glassstaff brought them in, extra muscle.
Wow. Now they're
Oh,
done.
we dealt with the extra muscle.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. He kind of kicks one.
What are you
Drip, how
going
did-
to do?
Is there a safe way to Glassstaff? Without seeing
Glassstaff,
anyone
not
else?
safe. Nothing safe about being near Glassstaff.
Okay. Is there any place where there's not red cloaks to get closer to him?
Alone in his quarters? Alone in his
Mhm.
quarters is where he normally is.
You wanna show us how to get there and warn us when people are generally approaching?
Droop will help. Droop, help, new masters. Any way Droop can.
Do
We'll
wanna
give you a
him
crossbow.
Oh god.
There's
I
an
only have
evil
the one
glint in
bow.
his eye.
Oh god. I have a short sword. Do you want a short sword?
Why were you in here?
Held prisoner by the bugbears, brought in with the bugbears.
Why? Like, what'd you do to piss off the bugbears?
What can Droop do against 3 bugbears?
Well, you must have pissed them off somehow.
Bugbears don't need a reason to torture goblins.
Okay,
The goblinoids, this is just kind of how it goes.
fair enough.
If you're bigger than the other one, you kind of bully them for no reason, as far as I'm aware. Is that right, Droop?
Droop did many things Droop is not proud of.
Not what I asked.
Aw, poor guy.
Do you think there's anything that could maybe heal an old man?
Droop has no magic. Droop can't heal. Droop has nothing to help you.
Let's
Can
say we
guide you
decide
through
to
the-
lock
Caves, I can.
Okay.
Let's say
Cool.
we lock ourselves in this bugbear room. Would anybody come a knocking?
The red
If there's no
brands,
dead bodies outside?
red brands avoid the bugbears. You might be able to make it.
Okay.
Would theoretically do a long rest in there.
Let's go.
Actually, as a quick question, is this big ass rock right here, is that movable if we had a lot of muscle?
No. That's more of like a
Just like a
stalactite.
pillar.
I was
Okay.
hoping.
We could
Not
just use the
stalagmite.
bodies to prop the door closed.
Yeah, honestly.
Block the door.
It's a little morbid.
I mean,
Or
I don't
We
know.
got a
We
new
we
servant
can
guy.
always drop the bodies in the ravine.
Now we're
The-
talking.
True.
Or let me just toss you guys something. What if you made a
Skin them and
bugbear
wear their
suit?
skins.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you. Wait, didn't Gamer Bardoin try to skin a wolf and it just did not work out?
I have leather scraps.
I can't imagine how that wouldn't help here.
I was a hunter back in the days.
Oh,
I-
so you can skin
okay.
the bugbears?
If we're
First
gonna
let's-
skin the bugbears, let me do it for the love of
Not
God.
Getting the bugbears and wearing their skin.
The bloodbears?
That is even stupider
The
than attempting to
bloodbears.
talk to the Redbrand as an old man in a cloak.
I don't know.
Well, I guess it would have worked though.
I would
Well,
have
what
been a
to
Punch the
them?
guy in the
cup.
face.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we need to talk about
Um,
some procedures maybe we should establish?
I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, safe word.
If nothing else, we can probably at least take an hour, break to not be limping in that room.
Yeah.
Put all the bodies somewhere, or in the trash. I don't really care what we do with them. Just don't skin them, for the love of God. They're sapient beings.
Okay.
okay.
Do we drag them in the room or do we want to throw them over the cliff?
So
Eh,
this,
I'm
like,
neutral.
This crevice, does it open up more, or is it only like 20 feet down?
So I actually, I'm glad you brought that up, Cunning. I misspoke last time. I said that this was kind of like a bottomless crevice, and it is not. So it is. If you go over to the side and look down in the crevice, you can see that it's about 20 feet deep.
So we should probably just put them in the room with us and put a blanket over them or something.
Yeah, because we run the risk of
Throw a blanket over it.
being caught.
I mean, they shouldn't. We don't want to look at them, and they shouldn't start smelling for another few hours at least.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably
They
already.
yeah, they already smell.
Well, they shouldn't smell worse
Okay.
than these
Anyway.
bugbears.
It's okay. Sure. Yeah. Let's drag him in there and
Okay.
maybe take a break.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head into this room here, and
Uh-huh.
you can see that this is just a barracks. The barracks contains 4 roughly built wooden bunks with heaped up blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. A strong smell of unwashed bodies and rotten meat fills the air.
Mm.
Ugh.
Well, can't
Bug
be any
barracks.
worse.
Well, now there's dead bodies in the beds.
Fine, just put them all in that bunk.
I'll just you see a pile of the bodies over there in the corner.
We
Are we
moved the
gonna
bed
get
first.
Any
We
rest
moved the bed.
here?
No, let's just take
Did
some
we
of
search
the.
their bodies?
You did not. Would you like to?
While we're doing
Yes.
this, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you search the bodies, and
Start to skin them.
Arlen just leaves.
With what you're
I'm done with it. I can't do this anymore. I'm not getting paid enough for
One
this
of the
shit.
bugbears has a belt pouch containing 33 silver pieces, and he's wearing an eye patch made of black leather set with semi-precious stones. That's worth 50 gold pieces.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that is it.
What do they have? Wasn't one of them chucking javelins at me?
Yeah, they have each of them has I believe a morning star, and let's see, morning star, and each of them has 5 javelins.
I'm gonna.
Well, one of
collect
them
those.
used like 3 javelins on you, so let's say there's a few missing there from the
I'll
javelins.
collect 12 javelins. That sound fair?
Sure.
Was he hiding anything behind the eye patch?
Actually, interestingly enough, you check that out, Azrael. Like, you remove the eye patch from him, and he has 2 what appear like fully functional eyes.
Oh.
The highest of bugbear fashion.
That's probably his aiming eye.
Can anyone detect magic?
I can, but it is a spell slot.
So
We don't
no.
have any until after we rest.
I don't know if it's worth checking for magic. What are you looking for?
Well, if he has 2 functioning eyes, then why would he need an eye patch?
He's a bugbear.
It looks cool.
He doesn't
has
need
shiny-
a reason.
It has shiny
enough.
rocks in it.
Fair enough. Maybe we should leave it for later and maybe check it out later.
Okay.
All right. So you move the bodies in there.
Yep. Well, they do.
You're like, you guys got that right.
If we're gonna rest
One of their
in
legs
here-
is probably taller than me, so.
Yeah.
if we're gonna rest in here, I fully wanted to tear off slight strips of clothing and stuff them in my nose.
Okay.
'Cause
I'm
it's
not worried. I can't smell anything anyways.
Is the store open in or out?
It opens in.
Okay, then I will move one of the beds and put it in front of the door.
Okay.
Once Gaber Bardwin enters.
Obviously,
Oh,
yes.
sorry. That was on the other computer. And my poor ukulele's
Oh,
jumping
I'm
off
sorry,
of-
but he already moved the bed. There,
Uh-oh.
so,
You're
Okay.
stuck on the
Gosh,
hall
you
for
hate
the
to see it.
duration.
You hate to see it, but yeah, you're outside in that dank hallway.
You can go sleep in the
Don't make me cast vicious mockery on you.
Okay, so is the intention here a long or a short rest?
I think long.
I think a long rest is extremely optimistic. I think that's how we get jumped in the middle of the day, I guess.
Well,
Yeah, it's
if the red cloaks
like-
avoid the bugbears, I think we can squeeze it in.
There's a lot of blood in that hallway.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm not. Maybe I'm being overly cautious here, but I know if I came out of that common room after 4 hours of drinking, and man, looks like there was a scruffle out here. I wonder if those bugbears killed 3 people and put them in here.
Well,
the bugbears.
They'd probably seen the bugbears one.
Yeah, they would.
the
I would
goblin
hope so.
did mention something that the humans didn't interact with the bugbears.
Yeah.
Right, but there's
I
a
would assume
lot.
they wouldn't come through here.
They might. Okay, so they walk out of the common room, see a bunch of blood, and then they go to what? Bandit HR.
The other thing we
Well,
could
they
do is we
probably
could
wouldn't
go back
notice.
to the inn.
I think
I know that sounds
That's a
crazy, but
hell
we're
of
not
a
very
long way.
that's
defense.
equally invalid because then they know. At that point, they now know
They
we
don't
know
know
the
it's
secret entrance.
us.
Yeah, you had to guess. Who's gonna come in here? The innkeeper?
Certainly not
The guy from the
people who
general
just-
store? What
Well,
about
I
that
don't
kid you gave a
know.
bow?
We
Would
can't-
he come in
she-
here?
Hey, Barthen has
Oh,
a name.
God.
We tied
Okay?
we tied up the bar owner. We can't go back there until we're
That
done.
too, we are on a clock.
We are on a
yeah.
clock.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
We have to continue, Ed.
I would say that is intelligence. That's a smart thing. You guys are on a clock. You by coming into this hideout, you have started the countdown.
I think we
Uh.
should just take a short rest, use all of our hit die, heal, and hope to God that we don't roll like we did last time.
I would say you specifically don't roll like you did last time.
You specifically
In a
don't
fight
roll.
against 3 bugbears, I would say like the most difficult challenge that you have faced as a party yet, Arlen Doran got exactly 0 hits the entire fight.
If I roll like I did last time, I'm gonna bring myself with an actual warhammer. Like,
Okay, I'm okay with the short rest because I'm gonna still get some other stuff back.
So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've never taken a short rest in D&D.
Yeah, so
You're
with
gonna
a
have to
short
walk me
rest,
through what
you can use
the
your hit
difference is.
dice to get HP back. So your hit dice on your character sheet, you should have
Mhm.
2 that you can use, and you can roll them both to recover that much HP. And you won't be able to use those hit dice again until you take a long rest. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you have a bard has some other spell or song or
Yeah.
something that you might be able to use during
Song-
this.
Song
It's
of Rest.
a song of rest. If you use it on a friendly creature who can hear your performance, regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit die. Each of those creatures gets 1d6 hit points. So I assume that's against what I can roll.
So like you
recover
basically
health.
we all roll our hit die and we all add a d6 to it.
Cool. So that would get a lot of you up to almost probably maximum HP. You'd probably be full HP. The unfortunate part of the short rest is that I think that I would get some spells back, but the rest of you really aren't going to get much in way of spells back, and Azrael wouldn't get his key points back that he's used, or that sort of thing. So it's it would definitely, you'd definitely be taking a risk trying to take a long rest here.
Actually, I do get my key points back after a short rest.
You do? Do you get them all back?
I do.
Wow, that's
Wow.
crazy. That's really good. That's really good.
That's great.
So we'd be
And-
looking at like Arlen having just a few lay on hands points.
My lay on
left.
hands are done, but I have 1 lay on hand point left. I remember now. But I still have all my spell slots because I didn't hit a single time, so I never smited.
And then Gamer Barda wouldn't have much in the way of spells after the short rest, because you guys used a lot of resources there. That was basically a boss fight, kind of. I mean, it was, like I said, the hardest challenge you guys have faced yet. So,
Trying to find where this tells me how many spell slots I regain.
a druid, how much a druid gets back?
Yeah, I think it's my level.
Oh, real quick, for everybody watching on Twitch right now, I did install a new extension today for D&D Beyond, and a couple of these guys, I think Vlor and Mini Bulba and Gamer Heroine all went and did their character sheets on D&D Beyond. So you should actually be able to look at like a somewhat completed character sheet. We didn't have a lot of time because we were just kind of playing around with it this afternoon. But by the next session, we should have like basically a completed character sheet for each of the characters, and you can actually go on and look at their individual character sheets if you have that D&D Beyond extension enabled.
Hold on, wait, does Bard might get their inspiration back on a short rest?
Bardic Inspiration?
Okay.
Hold on, let me check. I don't want to lie. Lying is
Oops.
bad.
I'm also I'm also concerned about how many spell slots I get back.
You get none.
A short rest? None.
None. Okay.
Oh, no, inspiration sucks. Long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
long
Yep.
rest.
So I would be pretty much pointless.
You would be a debuff bot. You just Fish's mockery. You would make fun of everything until their like head falls off.
Okay.
And then make fun of that. Haha! Way to
Yeah.
go, head falling off guy.
Look how his head falls off. And you move on to the next guy.
Azrael, do you still have your health potion?
I
Or did
don't
we
think I
use
have
that?
any potions left.
Okay.
I have a healer's kit that you would most likely want to have because if I go down, nobody really can use the healer's kit unless they
Yeah.
search the body.
Yeah.
So
I,
then the
I can
healer's
hold on to
kit
that for you.
lets you
Yeah.
stabilize somebody without having any kind of medicine skill or whatever, right? Is that right? Okay. Okay, so we're heading up a short rest. Am I correct? Is
I
that the
think
consensus?
that's the best option that doesn't get us laid siege to in a small room.
Okay, so everybody roll however many hit dice you want and recover those HP. And then, are you using Song of Rest as well?
Yeah, but because it says spending one or more hit die, so to me that sounds like I can only do that. For...
Here's exactly how it works, right?
Okay.
You play the Song of Rest. You just say you're doing it. You can do it as many times as you want.
It's Get
All of
Fucked
us will
remix.
All of it, yeah. The Get Fucked lo-fi hip hop beats to sleep.
Lo-fi Get Fucked to sleep to.
Then we all roll the number of hit die we were going to anyways, plus an additional d6, including
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And you can also
was like,
roll
weird.
one hit die and the d6, and then if you still want more HP, you can choose to roll the second hit die as well. So in other words, if you roll one hit die in the d6 and you get max HP, you can save your other hit dice. Not like it's going to make probably a huge difference here, but maybe.
You also add your Constitution modifier once.
Okay. So natural recovery gives me my level divided by 2 rounded up.
So
So
one.
So 1 spell slot.
Hey, that's not nothing.
That's not nothing, so I'll take it.
All right, I
All
forgot
right.
the roll command. It's an
Roll
exclamation.
that HP.
Oh, that healed me.
What d6 did you roll?
Oh, gamer heroin. That feels bad,
I'll roll the
man.
other one. I
Well,
saw.
Yeah,
I-
GH, you still get you get the d6 as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
But she rolled a natural 1 on her first hit die.
Yeah, and it's not a d20, so I can't re-roll that one. And then
I'm just waiting for you to roll the 6 before I...
so a total of 3, and then I can do one more d8. This is sad.
It has
Oh
been
my
pretty
God,
sad
you-
rolls.
Oh my god.
There you
Okay,
go.
let's-
Okay, that's yeah.
That's sad. Okay, so 11 back.
11. Okay. I'll take that.
Almost full health.
Okay, so you successfully complete your long rest without interruption, essentially.
Short.
Sorry, yes, short. Yeah. Oh no, you slept for 8 hours. Oh my god, you
Ah!
guys just all fell
Awesome.
asleep. Isn't that crazy? No, thank you. Short rest. Yeah, mini.
Was that long enough that a good berry may have popped out of my nightcap?
Did you put on your nightcap?
I did. I
It
wanted
didn't.
to.
It didn't. No free good berry for you.
Damn it. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, and so yeah, here you are. Oh wait, is it? No, it is not dawn yet. It is not dawn yet. So it's kind of a weird one. I know you're probably like, I know you might be streaming yourself tonight, Relin, who rolled on the D10,000 table. But at the beginning of the day tomorrow, you guys are all going to have to roll a D100, and you have a 5% chance of dying.
What?
What? 5% chance to die.
We rolled on that cursed ass chart again.
This is the same chart where Cunning Fox's previous character, his mouth and his nose switched places permanently.
The same chart that never gave me anything good.
It was
Just
all
fucked
bad.
with me.
Yeah, it was all bad.
Spider Bard? Spider Bard.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
Spider Bard was cool. Okay, what would you like to do, guys?
We don't have a way to barricade off this hallway, so we probably should go kill those idiots in the common area.
Dragonblood, thank you so much for the 28 months. Please go onto the Discord and roll a 1d4 in the Dungeons and Dan's Games forum and give it to somebody. I said forum again, Cunning Fox. In the Dungeons and Dan's Games channel, and give one of our player characters that extra 1d4 roll. Thank you so much, dude.
I think we should ask your
Hey,
new
hey
buddy.
noob. Hey noob. What's the least trafficked way to Glassstaff?
Droop can show you. Droop can show you where.
Droop. Okay.
Okay.
So
Is there an armory?
There is, yes. Armory, yes.
Oh.
Would they happen to keep any sort of magic, healing or otherwise, in this armory?
Glassstaff has a workshop. It's the only place that Droop knows where there might be magic here.
Is it well guarded?
Any place near Glassstaff is well guarded.
Fuck.
Great.
I say we just go straight to him and try
Just
and do
make a
minimum
ruckus.
path.
Okay.
Okay, so
Arlen, what do you think?
I don't feel like straight to him is going. I don't feel like straight to him is going to get us anything more than flanked.
Yeah. I don't want to get a sword up the butt.
Okay,
let's
actually,
take
how
a-
about this?
How
Someone,
about a short sword?
someone who is actually quiet, so not me. Listen at that other door and see how many people are in there.
it's too bad you don't have like a Lightfoot halfling with you or something. you know?
Yeah.
Only
know,
we had,
right?
if only we had a halfling with both good dex and high wisdom, who could percept at that door without being seen.
You're gonna have to cast dazzling lights or something to be able to see in the dark now.
No,
It's
there's
dark in here right now. It's
there's
fucking dark.
probably some humans in the common area. There's got to be light.
I think if there's no
Probably.
light, we can at least freak them the fuck out.
Exactly. So if you
So let me peek.
Wait, I can blow the lights out.
You can blow the lights out.
I mean, depending on what you see, obviously, but
How about I look to see, I come back, and worst comes worst, you cast Thunderwave.
sure.
Okay.
I guess
However-
I'm gonna go
always-
hang out by the door then.
Don't
We can always
open
send the goblin.
That's sure.
Oh, that's true. But you
But
know,
I think I'd
less
rather.
They're gonna be-
control.
They're gonna be wondering why he's running around.
All right, let's send
Stripping.
our bard. They can look in. If for some reason they can't see because the humans are having our lights off, then we send the goblin to look. Now, after our incident in the cave, I would like to emphasize that do not, for whatever reason, open the door, turn on a light, make an ass of yourself when they can see you.
Okay.
Just
Sneak
look in the
loudly.
peephole, just look in the keyhole, right? And then see if you see anything.
Okay. I'm gonna come up to the door
Light a
And-
torch.
and
Sing a song.
No.
Knock on the just so I'm clear, you're gonna go up here and knock loudly on the door.
No.
Oh, okay, no, I'm
This
sorry. I
is the
misunderstood.
song
I
of
misunderstood.
sneaking.
Okay. I look through this keyhole and listen very carefully and see if I can tell if anyone's directly outside the door from where we stayed.
And you're at the same place. You're at where your character is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
you
door,
look
right?
into the
Yeah.
hallway and through the keyhole, and you just see what you see now, an empty hallway.
Okay.
That's not quite what I meant.
I know. I'm being cautious.
She's being
I know.
cautious.
I'd like to open the door a crack and see if I can hear anything.
Sure. So you open the door.
No.
And yeah, you don't see anything in this hallway or up the stairs. You can see to, like about right here, I would say.
Okay. I take a few more steps and listen to see if I can hear anyone at the
Sure.
door or
Give
around
me
the
a
door.
perception check.
I already have it ready. Boom. Ooh.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Well, that's good. I'd like to look through the keyhole now and see if I can see anything if the light's on in there.
Sure, you can see light coming from kind of like a crack under the door, but this door does not contain a keyhole. But you can see that there's lights on in there, whereas the hallway that you're in right now is dark.
Okay. I don't knock. I run back and let them know, but quietly. Yes. I let them know what I've seen, and I highly recommend just sending Mini Bulba to Thunderwave the shit out of them first, and then we go in.
You want me to use my one spell slot?
Yeah.
You don't have
Oh.
any healing
Guys,
at all. You
how
want to use
powerful
one
can the
spell-
boss be? I mean, come on, he's just a wizard.
Just a wizard, yeah.
Just a wizard. Yeah,
I mean, you could always angle it.
He's just a wizard of WoW and CR, meaning he's higher level than us, capable of casting higher level spells than we are even dreaming of.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, come on.
The reason I guess there might, for all we know, there's no one in there. I didn't hear anything. But
There's a light on.
there is a light on, which implies somebody, and it's very rare that like we can just send one person in and Thunderwave not fuck us up.
Even then, Thunderwave will roll 2 1s and we'll be like,
Now would
Like,
be the
ouch,
time
my
that we could send the
feetsies.
goblin.
Ow.
Yeah, we could send in the goblin and lure them in. He was like, "Hey, can you come look at these bugbears and fuck them up in here one by a time?"
The bugbears are
Hey,
sick.
or-
Come help.
hey, Droop,
Yes, new master.
how do the Redbrands treat you?
I've been here with the bugbears since we got here 3-4 days ago.
Right, but do the bugbears, do they ever send you out on your own to go get something or talk to someone?
No, Droop's been in this room for the last 3 days since we entered the hideout.
So he'll
Oh,
die.
fuck. Yeah. Any other ideas? I could still cast dancing legs in there and freak them out.
There's already lights in there.
Are they toddlers?
Well, you can always have the goblin peek through the door and not necessarily go in. If he sees someone, he can come back and tell us. If they kill him, it's not like they're killing us.
I feel like I should just walk in with my
I'm
red cloak.
just putting
Yeah,
that out.
that's another idea. Is we could just send somebody in with a red cloak.
Make sure you wait. Yeah,
And just
That's
Go ahead.
like
and
not weird.
I'll yell Nothic boner if I'm in trouble. How about that?
Right,
Wait,
that
is
wasn't-
Nothic
yeah.
Boner your safe word?
Just now.
13 inches. What was it, GH?
I give up.
It was reds for her pleasure. I think. All right, so that's now our danger word. Now you said it too.
Okay.
Be
Well,
careful.
Okay.
Godspeed.
I'm gonna put on the red cloak.
Okay.
So I guess, yeah, just come running if you hear Nothic boner.
I'm
Worst comes worst, Thunderwave. Okay, bye.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
stand
leave-
right. I'm gonna stand
Yeah.
right here and basically lean out of sight fully around the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this door open, this first door open, and I will leave the second door open so that you have a clear path to me. Okay. Okay.
I will
great.
move over here. I have plenty of movement, so as if anybody hears it, I can definitely run in there.
Before we do this, before you touch that door,
Yeah.
we're gonna wiggle the bugbears to a different corner that doesn't have a direct line of sight from the doors we were leaving open.
Sure, just a
Oh, yeah,
ping where you
sure.
want me to put them, and I'll put them there.
Just out of sight, one of the
Okay.
two corners over there.
Sure,
I just
okay.
realized that if the doors were open, I could draw a line from that room to a bugbear token. What's that
There's
behind
no
you?
lights in here, though.
Oh, is that a pile of dead bugbears?
We should blow out lights in here.
Also, we'll make Droop high.
Okay, Droop,
Okay,
you
Droop
need
will-
to
Droop will
hide in
hide
this
over here.
room.
Yes, yes.
Here, you and I can
Sit on this
you and I
pile
can
of dead
hide-
bugbears.
Yeah. We can
Okay.
be the dead bugbear pile buddies.
All right, now go ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna open the door like a normal person.
Press 1 in chat if you have a tight butthole right now. Okay.
Oh.
I as fuck steps up and opens the door. Several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. Wooden benches are drawn up against the walls, decorated with draperies of brown and red, and several ale kegs are propped up and tapped. 4 tough-looking human warriors wearing scarlet cloaks are gathered around one of the tables. A stack of coins and trinkets is heaped up upon the table between them. And as you walk in, this guy here turns and he goes, "Hey, you ain't no red cloak. Who are you?"
What are you talking about? I am a red cloak. I've got
Hey.
a fucking red cloak.
I
You drunk
never seen
bitch.
you here before.
I'm new. I joined a couple days ago. Came in with the fucking bugbears.
Charisma check, please. A very, very important charisma check.
Is this deception or just charisma?
It's deception charisma. Yeah, deception.
Come on, Minnie. You don't have like inspiration from last session or anything, do you?
No, I used
I
that.
sucked it all up. I used it all.
Ooh,
15. A new red cloak. Oh, look. Come join us, sister. Come join us. He kind of
I
like
forgot Minnie was playing a
gets up from his chair and offers.
Got
you
any
a-
grog?
Shut
And
up.
it instantly fits right in.
Shut up yourself for anything you want around this all tap. It's all taps.
Okay. I'll grab a.
And at this
I'll
point,
grab-
I as fuck realizes that her plan does not extend beyond this moment.
offer him some of what you got.
Yeah.
You guys need another round?
Let's take another round. And they all agree. They're another round.
Poison them.
Okay. I'd like
Put
to
the
take the
mush.
glasses over here to. I'm assuming this is the kegs, right?
Yes. Yep.
I would like to rip off pieces of one of these bluish gray mushrooms and attempt to drown at the bottom of the grog.
Okay, so you're trying to see if this mushroom has some effect on them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me a sleight of hand. You need to do this without them
Advantage?
seeing you.
They're drunk.
They are drunk. They are
I got
drunk.
advantage?
They're gonna roll with disadvantage to see if they
Okay.
perceive that you are doing this.
About the same time Fish said that we didn't realize our plan went beyond this, I realized our plan didn't go beyond that.
I don't know what else to do right now.
I rolled on my perception check with disadvantage. I rolled on my perception check a natural 17 and a natural 1.
Oh.
You successfully slip a tiny sliver, a tiny piece of the bluish gray mushroom into each of their glasses.
Let's just hope it's poison.
It's gonna be roids.
They
dude.
grow to 10 times their size.
They're gonna get like a strength buff or something.
Fucking mushrooms of enlarged person.
Cool.
RG, don't fail us now.
Okay.
Maybe it'll get them pretty
Which-
wasted.
What you guys playing?
We're playing a game of Knucklebones. You know how to play Knucklebones, sister?
I've not. It's been a while.
All right, we'll teach you. You got any money?
Yeah.
So you kind of, give them the glasses, right? And then
Yep,
they're
give them
kind
the
of
glasses.
showing you how, and they're also like kind of very obviously trying to cheat you out of your money as well.
Of course.
And I imagine that like 5 minutes goes by, and then 10 minutes goes by, and they're getting more and more drunk, and this guy falls out of his chair, and just minutes later everyone else does too. And all 4 of them go unconscious.
I'd like to nudge one of their foots just to.
Poke him
Hey,
with a stick.
Bro, you okay?
He's just kind of like,
Oh my god.
Nothic boner. We're good.
Nothing
Holy shit!
better.
What did you do?
Don't ask.
Well, shit. Now we have a conundrum. Is it wrong to kill them while they're like this?
I'm gonna probably go with yes. It's not necessary to kill him.
You're like after Fish Suit's freaking lecture last game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, should we tie them up then?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
good with that.
Tie him up, set him on fire. Sounds good. Okay. Are we all? What? No. Oh, okay.
Well, we can tie them up.
Yeah, I
and,
thought so too, Book Fairy.
lower them
Inspiration
into
for you,
the,
eyes.
into
Or
the
we could
crevice.
We could just put him in with the bugbear room.
My goodness, anonymous with the $100 donation. Can we get some
Wow.
hype in the chat?
What?
In the stream. Thank you so much. Just a
What?
friendly reminder to keep doing what you do and never give up streaming, as we'll always be here to support you. Anonymous, thank you so much. Thank you
Holy
so much for the
shit.
$100 donation. I can't tell you how nice that is, how generous that is. Thank you so very, very much.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah, woo, it's but threw me off, you guys. Holy cow! Thank you so much. Wow, very, very kind. Yes, hype indeed, hype all around.
Yeah. Super hype.
I'm sorry, were we playing something? Were we doing something here?
Did you take a second?
I want to like reward that in some way, but I can't think of like a way to like anonymously.
Random magic.
You want to just do like let's
Yeah, let's do
Alright.
10 random magic.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I was like,
Listen,
let's slow it
GH,
down.
I'm fucking hyped, but let's calm down.
Let's slow it down.
You can
here.
have 10 random magics if you want.
I mean, it's if it's $100.
Yeah, isn't there? I mean, we're already bypassing the hard limit of 1 per session with that. I mean,
I will. We'll do a wild magic during the next combat. I'll do it on the D100 table. For that.
You can give us a full rest. I'm just saying. Just put it out there.
a free divine intervention. I don't know.
The hand of God comes down and gives you your spell slots back. Oh my god.
What?
Thank God.
Think anonymous.
I think we can probably handle that. Let's give I and GH one spell slot. Cunning, Arlen will get a full use of his lay on hands ability. And I don't know, what can I do for you, Azrael, that would be meaningful in some way to your character?
Finish off my hit points. I only used
Points?
1 hit die.
Top him off. All right, we'll top
Yeah.
you off. That's what
Alright.
that's what Anonymous just bought everybody. So now you guys also have a reason to thank that very generous Anonymous donation.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Anonymous.
Thank you.
You know, we could also do Free Canada, Anonymous.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Just then, Gamer Bardwin dies.
Oh, Gamer Bardwin permanently died. Oh god, you hate to see it.
Oh
Just got crushed by a
Rolling-
random barrel. I don't know where that
Roll a
came from.
natural one. Roll a natural
no!
one.
And her luck just ran out. She couldn't barter.
Wow, great job there. And if you didn't hear me, you get an inspiration for that. That
I
move.
did. That was cool.
I mean, let's
Cool.
tie all these guys up, put them in with the bugbears.
yeah.
Add him to your
We
body
definitely-
pile. You know, it's a real shame you guys killed the Nothic. All he wanted to do was like eat bodies. You know what I mean?
I
we
mean,
could
this
have
would have been
feeding
perfect
him.
way to
we
dispose
could have
Yeah.
been feeding him right now.
All he wanted was some flesh. He was willing to
He needs
bargain
to.
with
Also, is there anything on their body? Speaking of
Yeah.
some
There's.
flesh.
I'm just
you.
gonna
Oh, they
go
have
ahead
these.
and gather.
Every one of them has a
Oh.
shit covered and just shit caked red cloak.
mean-
Everything of value in this room was on the table. They were playing a betting game, Knucklebones, and so you can see all the like valuables up on the table in the total of 75 copper, 55 silver. What is EP?
Electrum,
22 electrum.
which
And
is like between gold and platinum. somehow. I think it's
15
5
gold pieces, and a gold earring set with a tiny ruby worth 30 gold pieces.
Oh, electrum is between silver and gold. I have no idea how much that's
Between
worth.
silver and gold, yeah. That's
I have no
I
idea.
think it's
Very weird.
where I think it's like 5. I think it's a half stack.
Is it 5 silver?
I think so.
I'll look it up.
Electrum is
Mhm.
5 silver pieces. Yep.
For some reason, they
And-
decided like let's add a 4th currency. For
yeah,
no reason.
I've never
Or
seen
fifth
EP
currency.
before in here, and never seen it. But yeah, so you see the rest of the room. It's like the ale kegs propped up and tapped, table and chairs, just like a kind of a common room.
Oh,
Should we-
Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Do these guys have keys on their cloaks?
It's a quick search of the body. All you find is those just caked with excrement red cloaks, and their weapons. They have each of them has a short sword.
We do definitely take the cloaks to add to the collection because I want to dump a whole sack of these things in front of someone at some point.
Okay.
Or whatever the short sword.
These barrels, do they have quite a bit of drink left in them?
Yeah, so you just quickly head over there, Azrael, and you can see that some of them
I'm-
are like full untapped. The tapped ones, have kind of varying amounts of ale taken from them.
I'm just gonna
I'll
be
pour out
leaning
my
on.
water skin and fill it with
all right.
Take it. Taking the sippy beer.
My
Yeah,
God, you guys are
that sounds like a good plan.
insane. Drunkest, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits.
Jesus.
Oh my
You know what?
God.
Act as if you guys got a full rest. Just act as if you guys got a full long rest.
Yes!
Just do it.
Thank you, Dronkos.
Just do it.
I think I was already at a 4.
There, I don't care. Everybody got a full
Oh my
rest. You're all superhuman. Drunkest, thank
Oh,
you
wait,
so
no,
much for the 5,000 bits, dude. Holy shit.
wow.
I got my hit dice back. We're good.
I'm just gonna assume that came from Dronkus and the beer that I was drinking.
Yeah, this ale is like super good.
That was great. What the?
The spirit of
hell?
alcoholism drunk us delivered us on to us a full rest.
Everyone's like, let me give you that 1 HP.
Yeah. And those spell slots, Craig.
Yes, that's the big thing for sure.
Man,
This ale was so good, you guys. It was so good.
So good. So good.
I was
Also-
a little fish suit sweat about how you guys were going to handle the rest of this dungeon without spells and stuff, so that was extremely kind of everyone.
like true
Thank you
adventurers.
so much, Dronkos.
Like, all right, well,
With
I'm
ingenuity
sorry,
and
Arlen, you
bullshit.
didn't get any of your stuff back. Oh, gosh. Sorry.
Oh.
Well,
You have 1 lay
Great.
on hands point left.
Revive someone. That's all I need.
Boom, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Head over to the Dungeons and Dance games, give somebody a D4.
I need something to fidget with. I'm gonna stab myself for this.
Oh,
Gamer
Just
Heron,
having
didn't you hear
relief
I
beers.
scream Nothic boner?
Get in the room.
What about our
Have some
little
of this
gremlin
ale.
friend? I mean, I'm emptying out my water skin and putting some ale in here.
What's the quality of ale these guys have? Is it like real shit?
Yeah, I mean, it's like Bud Ice.
You know what?
I don't even know what that is.
God.
It's like
There's like no wine.
so you know how. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna when we leave, we're gonna come back. We're gonna take all the untapped barrels and sell them at a premium.
I like that.
I can see you guys just rolling barrels through the fucking forest.
Absolutely.
I would like to listen to see if I hear anything on the other side of the store.
Gamer Bartowin, throw me a perception check, would you? Give me a perception.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you, Boom. I have. You rolled a 1. Thank you, Boom. And just real quick, Gamer Bartowin, you have a 2 from Dragon Blood. Mini Bulba had a 4 from Meteor Matt, and Jackson. Jackson, who'd you give that to? Who'd you give your 2 to? Who'd you give your 2 to? Vlor got a 2 from Jackson.
I marked that down. Thank you, Jackson.
I'm sorry, what was your perception? 21.
21.
You hear nothing on the other side of the store. Nothing. No sounds at all.
Hey, little goblin friend. What's on the other side of that door?
Whole lot nothing.
Hallway, then Glassstaff's workshop.
See, we needed to go this way anyways.
Cool. Should all these dudes be in the bugbear room now?
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, we'll tie him up.
Tie him up and put him in the bugbear room. Alrighty. You want to just pile everybody in the corner?
Probably a different corner. We're not cruel.
We'll put them in this bed.
Okay, great.
Yeah, put them in that bed.
That way they can look at them and know the mistakes.
Do you draw dicks? Do you draw dicks on their faces?
Absolutely. Take some charcoal.
Oh yeah, you have chalk.
Take some chalk and charcoal and just.
I'll do it.
Alright, that's canon now. They all have dicks drawn on their faces.
One of them
And
also has
I draw it on
Arlen.
the walls a little bit.
One of them also has Arlen was here on his cheek.
Which cheek?
You know which cheek.
Before we go any further, can we ask the goblin what is going on over in this area over here, in the cave? I see there was another bridge.
Like you're
crossing
like
over.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like really scared. Oh, he's like, eyeball creature. Oh, Droop stays away from there. Droop stays away.
It's okay, Droop. We murdered that.
Yeah,
thing.
we'll also stay away from there.
Wait, we killed it already.
Well, maybe. Maybe. He said eyeball creature. There's a couple others that.
Talking about
It's not that eyeball creature. Come on.
I'm just saying. Maybe.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
If
could
Watsy
show it
put
to
a
them.
fucking beholder over there, I'm leaving this game. All right? Fuck Watsy. Fuck D&D. There's not one over there.
You're talking about the telepathic one, right?
Saw into Droop mind. Saw secrets. Saw Droop secrets.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's that one.
See,
Yeah,
he's dead.
we killed that guy.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
be good. Was
Do
there
you
only
want
one?
To, search that area before we head into more people.
There.
I'm feeling good.
Let's continue forward. Let's see what's in Glassstaff's workshop. I would say
Okay.
whatever's in there is probably worth us getting before we see him, unless he's in there. In which case, then we've we've done our thing.
Okay.
So you open this door.
Yes.
Sure.
I'll open it.
All right. So you open
Yeah.
this
There's a
door.
lot of hesitation.
Yeah, this group is very scared. I feel like I've given you all PTSD from opening doors. Yeah, so you open this doorway. Across the hall is another doorway, and you can see stairs leading up to the right.
Is the workshop upstairs, or is it through that door?
Through that door. Droop is like really scared.
You'll be okay, Droop. Just stay here if there's something bad happening.
I
You
let
want
Coming Fox go first.
Do you want some? Here, get
Let's
some.
send
Get some
I
mail.
in there again.
Ah! That's
I don't
fair,
think-
because
I
he's
don't
still
think that'll
dressed
work
up as a
this
Red
time.
Cloak. We don't know what's down there,
Yeah.
kind of.
I mean, if it's the dude, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be like, no, you didn't.
He's-
Also, I think you'll be
he's
smarter than that.
Not gonna fall for it, but you'll be right behind me, right? I'll just
Yeah.
immediately call out. Just pile in.
This time I'll listen at the door, see if I hear anything.
Okay.
All right, give me a perception.
Noise. I don't hear shit.
You don't
As he
hear
falls through the
shit.
door.
No, you don't really hear anything coming through the door. Drunkus, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I don't remember what 5 gift subs does. What do you get to do? What does it say on the overlay?
You gotta wait for it to go round.
I don't remember what it does. Quick.
It says 5 gift.
Each person gets to roll a d4.
I have the scream scroll.
I think
down,
5
so
gift subs
probably-
is a wild magic.
Oh god,
This next fight is going to be fucking crazy.
Oh no.
I don't even
So
know.
that-
Ninkins,
two wild
Esben,
magic
Unknown
rolls.
One, Negative Touch, and Nilmerk, welcome to the Fish Tank. Thank you for those gift subs, Drunkus. Thank you so much, dude.
I can already feel my face.
You don't hear anything with a 2 or whatever you rolled there, Cunning.
It was a total of 6.
Oh, 6? No, you don't hear anything. I'm sorry.
Okay, well then, clearly there's nothing on the other side of this
Certainly,
door. So
what
I
could be
will-
in there?
There's absolutely nothing.
All right, walking in there.
It's fine.
Are you being stealthy? You're just opening the door.
I'm just opening the door.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
You open the door. You see, this room appears to be a wizard's workshop. A rat scurries across the floor and takes refuge under a large work table set with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. All of it's doing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
Hey, Droop.
What?
You said that the Glassstaff guy, did he ever have an animal with him?
Yes, it's familiar.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
you know what a familiar is. What is it?
It's a rat.
Oh, fuck. Kill
Oh,
it.
Fuck.
Watch that
There's
door.
a snack. Go get it.
I'm gonna go rat hunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see the rat like underneath the table, or underneath the workbench.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just kind of slowly pull one of the javelins I stole out and just stab it at it.
Okay, roll the hit.
Oh no. The wheeze.
Natural 1, confirm that fumble.
Oh my god.
This room, too. What the
Oh, okay.
gotta
fuck?
try.
Fumble not confirmed. Oh, I'm sorry. 24 misses this rat. Yeah, he's wearing full plate. You don't confirm your fumble, but you miss. He kind of scurries away now, and he kind of like goes onto one of the shelves over here. So he's over here.
I think we should all get in there and close the door.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
we hear him trying to kill something, I definitely go in there and try and help him kill whatever it was.
Okay. And you want? I mean, Droop is like really scared. If you guys tell him to come in there, he'll come in there, but he doesn't really.
Come
want
in
to.
here, Drew.
He
Yeah.
kind of like barely stands in the doorway. He's like super scared.
We need to close the door, man. Get in here.
Okay. And he kind of like almost cowers behind you as much as he can.
Okay.
Someone
That's
keep an
fine.
ear to that.
Drunkest, thank you so
someone
much
keep
for
an ear
that
to
gift sub to
That's a troop.
Sausage. Putspurt, thank you for the 15 months, Putspurt. You can make yourself a roll on the Discord for 1d4 and give it to one of our players tonight. Thank you so much for that sub, dude. You guys
Did
are
you see
crazy.
where it went?
It ran over on one of the shelves. It's right there.
I would just like
I'll
to.
definitely. Go ahead.
Do you want me to just poison spray the shelf?
No, because if there's anything useful on the shelf, it might cause some harm.
It's a single target. It'll be fine.
Yeah. And what's the worst that can happen? Like roll a natural one?
Yeah. Who would
But only- yeah.
Do I
Oh,
see
it's only
the,
safe.
Poison
Just
spray's
the
a
rat
safe.
over there?
Yeah, you do. You can see him. He's just like hanging out on the shelf over there. Azrael.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I've got like
guard
2
this
attacks,
door.
3 attacks that I can use. I'd like to try and take this rat out.
Okay, roll to attack. Roll to hit.
This is gonna be like that movie, what? Mousetrap? It's gonna be like that.
Wow, an 8.
Crash, and you kind of like make a lot of noise,
Oh.
missing this rat. And he kind of darts over
Hmm.
to this shelf here. Oops, like over here.
I'm gonna try one more
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Oh my god. Stop making noise.
Can somebody play Yak and
Dot.
Sack?
What's the circus one?
Yeah,
15?
you hit it. Roll for damage.
What's the circus one?
It's an unarmed strike.
Yeah, what's that one? Is it
Third
The
time's a
clown car
charm.
honks in the distance.
7?
For 7 points of
Oh.
damage, and this was your fist, right?
Yeah.
you just punch it and it dies.
Ugh.
Oh, on the plus
And then I
side,
feed it to Droop.
Oh, Droop's not gonna eat that.
Droop,
Don't make him more
Droop
scared.
eats it in one bite.
Droop is a goblin. He will eat that.
Droop's like, he's eating it like corn on the cob.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
Um,
you should have poison sprayed, and that would have been a bit better.
there's a reason I stabbed
right.
with it with a stabbing weapon and not a quarterstaff. I could have swung a hammer at it if I so chose, but that seemed foolish.
Is there any good shit on the shelf?
Give me.
Not
I want
anymore.
everybody who's looking for stuff, give me a perception. Perception mundo.
Man, if only I rolled that to hit.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you guys kind of rolled well enough to like you can see like there's a lot of like brewing stuff around here clearly, and there's lots of books and notes scattered around the room. Basic texts on alchemy. Is anybody proficient in Arcana?
I know, smart.
No.
I think the
Okay.
closest thing we have is a bard with jack of all trades.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you know that kind of like you get the feeling that he was working towards something, but you're not really sure what it was as far as like what he was trying to brew. And among the tomes is something written in Dwarvish. Does anybody speak Dwarvish? Anybody have Dwarvish as a language? Great. Okay, great. You guys are really well prepared for this.
Great.
Honestly, Meteor Matt does in chat, so great. He can
Oh, good.
translate for you.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Can
I'm
we
happy
phone a
that
friend?
I'm happy that he's an NPC in town. It's written in Dwarvish. You can't read it.
GH? Do you have comprehend languages prepared?
No,
Oh.
sorry.
Well, in the future. Actually,
I do have detect
how
magic.
the fuck does ritual casting even work? Do you know?
Oh
like,
yeah, I sit down and it doesn't cost a spell slot, but it has to be certain spells, and I can use my ukulele as a focus for those if I want.
legitimately never remember how it works. I don't remember if you have to have the spell prepared or just know it.
I'm not sure how it works in regards to knowing it ahead of time or not.
Do you know comprehend languages as a bard? Is it on your sheet?
Good question. It's
While
not
you're
on my
looking
sheet,
that
but-
up, while you're looking that up, you also find most of the stuff in this room kind of has no value, but you also find 3 small bottles that hold rare reagents: mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade. And if you find the right buyer, they're each worth 25 gold a piece.
Sure.
Someone's been writing this down, right?
Yeah, I've been writing it down, but I just missed that one. It was Nightshade.
Nightshade, dragon bile, and mercury.
Okay.
Super Frothy says, doesn't have to be prepared, just has to be level 0 spell and explicitly labeled as ritual.
It's not to be level 0 because that's not that. No, because you can cast detect magic and stuff for ritual.
Well, let's see if it's labeled as a ritual. Oh, ritual! Look at that. It is a ritual.
Sweet.
Okay, let's perform a ritual. I think it takes some time.
Takes 10 minutes longer than normal.
Yeah, so let's do that shiz. I perform a ritual to comprehend language. I'll just take 10 minutes.
Okay, so you're going to take 10 minutes in this room to try to decipher this text.
Yes.
Alrighty. And what does that look like on your ukulele? Do you actually play your ukulele during this, or?
Well, I don't think I need a focus for this one, but
You just drawing random shit with the chalk on the ground. We're like,
yeah, I just have like chalk doing like creepy shit, you know? Just drawing circles and like little weird symbols and penises like all around this big circle.
So you
Oh.
perform this ritual, Gamer Bardwin, and suddenly the words on this text start to swirl together, and you know and you realize that you're holding a journal from an adventurer named Erman, and it describes the cliff notes are that it describes the history of the lost mine of Phandelver. He said the thing. The lost mine of Phandelver and the forge of spells.
What? Guys, what he said.
In addition,
First name was Pee Wee.
in addition, Pee Wee Erman records that a magic mace named Lightbringer was commissioned by the priests of Lathander, the god of the dawn, from the mages working with the gnomes and dwarves of the Phandelver's Pact. The mace was lost when Wave Echo Cave and its mine vanished from history. We lost you, Vlor.
Roar, come back.
You lost me.
Yep, your
camera's gone.
Camera.
I would just
let me-
reconnect.
cool. Well, Lightbringer sounds like a
All right, give me 1 second.
cool weapon.
Yeah, let's go to the Echo Cave. Okay, cool.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, that's useful information. So he's also looking for this shit that we are, of course.
Hey, I'm back.
What a copycat.
On the bright side, we can probably interrogate him for more information.
Interrogating a wizard. Yeah, sure.
He'd tie his hands and punch him every time he opens his mouth to say something in a different language.
Or you can always cut his hands off.
It's a little extreme.
Jesus.
And eat him.
I'm just pointing out facts. I'm just pointing out facts.
Tie a wizard's arm.
Practicality
He's
is
like,
something.
let's skin him. Let's cut off his hand.
Tie a wizard's arm, stop him from casting from a day. Cut his hands off, stop him from casting forever. Sure,
Set
I
him on
mean,
fire.
but
I mean, if he
Set
is
him on fire.
causing trouble for
Yeah,
all
that's
of the
on fire.
citizens of this town, why wouldn't we cut his hands off?
we should just kill him after we figure out
Well, we can cut his hands off figure out stuff, and then kill him. I
Are you
mean,
from the mythical state of Belgium?
he stole time from me, so now he has to.
We
Pay
could just
him.
kill him. We don't have to cut his bloody hands off.
I'm gonna go listen at this door real quick. Since we made a bunch
Awkward.
of noise.
Alrighty,
We've been
throw
in-
me a perception, please. There's a lot of doors and a lot of listening tonight, you guys. Remember,
A lot of
if you're out
doors.
there, listen.
Listen to your
With a
doors.
9, you hear nothing.
Okay.
I call
whatever.
dibs on the next door.
I want to listen to the next door. No, me.
It's so
Okay.
fun.
Everybody got a turn but me.
Actually, you're probably the best at perceiving things. I don't know why you haven't. Is he an elf? Yeah.
You haven't been sending in the elf. This
don't
entire
know
time.
why.
He probably has like a +5.
It's unfortunate that nobody is playing the door kicker prestige class. You know, like a dwarf fighter. Just bust down doors. Like,
That's my
Yar.
aesthetic. I'm gonna be just kick in the door.
I rolled a 9. I'm assuming nothing.
yeah, I'm sorry, you did not hear anything at the door.
Okay, friend. What's behind this door?
Glass staff.
Oh.
So he definitely
boy.
knows we're in here and has a. Not it.
What do you mean not it?
Ghost,
You're
ghost.
the one that has it.
Ah, you're right there. You might as well go ahead and open the door.
Yeah, come on. I'm not the one getting hit by the magic. You are.
Okay. If he's back there,
Actually, hold on. Before we do, I want to take a
What?
quick perception to see if the door is trapped.
Okay.
You know, actually, I'm gonna inspire us with some song. Specifically, Arlen. I feel like we're going into battle. He might be feeling a little worried about it, and so I'm gonna sing. They're gonna get fucked, and then hopefully that 1d6 is just so inspiring.
Bardic
and it's
inspiration?
just what you needed. Yes,
And how long does that last?
10
10
minutes.
Okay. Arlen, you this door seems fine. Yeah, you're not
Hey,
sh-
door's perfect. I've never seen it.
this is one of the most beautiful doors you've ever seen in your life.
Look at the craftsmanship.
Let's go. I mean,
Really
not
not
Bardic
magical.
inspiration doesn't last very long.
real quick before we go in. Well, actually, no. Fuck it.
Do you want to take like 10 minutes just to hang out real quick?
No.
I just want to do a ritual real quick. I like to before we turn. Okay, so I'm gonna turn into an animal really quick here, so
Okay.
we can fuck them up. Just so you know, I'm gonna turn into a wolf, and if you're by me while we're fighting him, then I will get bonuses. So as long as
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
right. Yeah, the wolf is
you
cool.
should
Are you
should
turning
not.
a wolf right now?
yeah, I'm gonna turn into a wolf right now.
This is how you're getting out of opening the door.
I Yeah, I won't have hands, so you're gonna have to open the door, but I'll run in.
That suck.
Can I ride you in like a horse again?
Wolf
I'm
is
a
a
normal.
medium creature, so if you're a small creature, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I'm 3 foot. Let's
Do you
do
want to be
this.
up in
Medium
glass
creature? Yeah.
staff's face?
No, I'm maybe not.
Okay. Anyway, so open it quick, and then I don't know. I'll rush in. Do you want to?
Okay, so
Follow?
you're standing there
Or you
about
can-
10. I would say about 10 minutes have gone by.
No.
Or so.
What are we
Let's go.
talking like this?
I love it when people cast spells out of combat because I could be like, oh, yeah, about 5-10 minutes have gone by.
I will like dramatically open the door, as violently as possible.
Okay, so you're just like, wham, door
Wham.
opens.
I kind of unlash it and then kick it to make sure I don't I kick the door open.
Door opens.
Mike restoring as a.
The walls of this
What?
bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with a matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
I would like.
I hate it when this happens.
Okay, seeing that the room is empty, can I just sniff the ground to see if I can tell when the last time Glassstaff was here?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me just a perception and do it with advantage.
Okay. Oh. Wolf stats. Wolf stats. Wolf stats.
Several more minutes go by. Just
Sorry, I was just double checking that I do actually just have advantage on this anyway. Well, I rolled it.
Oh, neat. Natural 20. Yeah, so you get in there. Everybody, you kind of maybe move into the room. You can be tentative about it, but kind of move yourself in. And you in wolf form start sniffing around. And he's definitely been here very recently. And you are getting a scent. You can track it to this corner.
I'm gonna pot this corner. And
You do, and a secret door hastily left open creaks open. You see stairs leading up.
Oof.
We lost you again, Floor.
Should be back now. Let me reconnect.
Nope.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. It's coming.
Am I coming through?
There you go. Okay.
Oh, what was the point of my dramatic dog kick if he wasn't even here to see it?
Well, quick, get in there first. Climb the stairs.
I'd like to hastily check the desk.
Sure. Throw me a perception check, please.
Come here.
Like overhand or underhand?
Throw it as hard as you can against the wall nearest to you.
Oh, it's wall ball. I love rolling dice like that. If it rolls on a 1 and it hits you, you die.
10.
10. You do not find anything on the desk.
Then I scrape it all off onto the ground.
Stupid desk. This sucks. This desk sucks.
Give it a good kick.
We ascend the stairs with our new goblin friend that is not here.
He's probably just fucking petrified
he's
right
gonna
now.
stay
He's
behind.
like super.
You're not gonna convince him to lead the way at this point for sure. Get to the top of the stairs. Ends in a dead end.
Motherfucker.
Touch it. Kick it. Punch it. Pop it.
I will go up there and check for secret doors.
And you get up there, Ezreal, and without even having to do a roll, you see that there's another hastily closed secret door that leads here.
Yes.
Go, 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 go. Go.
I feel really silly right now. I'm
you
so
go
sorry
right
about the inspiration.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I will say,
there's a
you
secret
guys,
door in
you
there.
guys are hurrying, but I will say that you spent more than 10 minutes in this room after you made the noise. It's a freebie from your benevolent GM Fishsuit. This area is the north end of a large natural cavern, and so if you kind of move around a little bit here, you can see that this extends downward into the cavern that you guys came from. It has been finished, but this end has been finished with addressed stone block walls and a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south, and you can make out several passages that open up off the larger cavern, what looks like a deep pit or crevasse in the floor.
So,
I'm gonna do another smell check to see which way he went.
Okay.
Where did he go, girl? Where did he go?
Give me another perception, this time without advantage, unless you get it naturally.
I get it naturally, but
Okay.
I don't think it matters with that roll.
With an 18, you and with a 5, with a 5, so we'll say with an 18. You can tell the glass staff has been through here, but you don't. You can't really, as well as you could hear. You can't really tell exactly where he's gone. Like maybe here.
Well, if you were a bandit wizard and people were hunting you, would you grab the ye old bug out and try to head out and try to hide in the woods? Or would you hope your hordes of minions further in can protect you?
Probably the second option.
How about we split the party?
How about you?
That
you know what?
never ends well.
Go look for him.
That
Go look for
sounds
him in the woods.
great.
So,
Let's
like, if
split
he's
the
hiding in the woods,
party.
we're not gonna find him. I think we should keep in here.
I want to check this back corner over here for another secret door.
Throw me a perception.
We can always try and flank.
18.
Cunning, you kind of moving your hands against the wall, and you do indeed find a secret door.
Let's go.
I'll step through it.
Where'd he go? Oh.
All right, so you step through the secret door. This place is just rotten with secret doors. You see a room to right in front of you there through the secret door, and then another door to the south end of this small hallway.
I'll listen at this door if you go listen to the other one.
Hey, I called dibs.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You go get the other one down there.
Alrighty. Perception from both, por favor. Azrael, you don't hear anything behind your door, and Arlen, neither do you. I bet that the opposite way, but neither of you hear anything.
Interesting. Me first. I open the door.
It's locked.
Fuck, I hate it when...
Then I open my door.
Woof,
All right.
woof.
Azrael opens the door.
Oh,
You open
Jesus
the door.
Christ.
You see
Immediately.
thick
close it.
dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The room is decorated. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. 3 large stone sarcophagus stand within this dusty crypt. Propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the wall are carved in the image of spreading oak trees, and the double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in a tarnished copper plate. And as you step into this room, the skeleton in the sarcophagus closest to you stirs, turns to you with its bony skeleton face. Roll for initiative.
I say nope, run out and shut the door. Nope.
You can definitely do that on
If
your
only-
turn.
If only
Oh,
these skeletons had hands with which to open the door.
Oh, did I mention that the skeletons don't have hands?
Hey,
that
you could
case
just
goes
use that
away.
inspiration now.
So lucky. Handless skeletons. All right. Roll for initiative. Ooh, the skeletons did not
thank
do
God.
great. I'm just gonna say skeletons did not do great.
Rolling good today.
Shukan, thank you so much for that 20 months, and you can give us a 1d4 roll on the Discord and give it to one of our players. They've earned a lot tonight. They've earned a lot. Thank you so much. Okie dokie. Gamer Bartlin Vlor with a 22. Ooh, Vlor. Who has a higher bonus?
We tie, I think.
+3.
+3.
Roll off.
Get those ones out of here.
Get those ones out
Alright,
of
so
here.
it's going to be GH. First act, Gamer Bartlin all the way in the back. You hear maybe
I
a
would
commotion.
Oh god. They peek down this hallway. Lord! Floor! You got this! This is also bardic inspiration! You got this, Floor! You got this, Floor!
Is this another song where we don't ask who Floor is?
She's really likes this Vlor person.
And then let's see. How far is that?
It's about 20 feet.
Okay. I will take a single shot at this guy.
Don't hit me.
Alrighty. He is under
Hopefully not.
cover. He's under cover, so he's going to get a bonus to his AC.
Okay.
Roll to hit with your ukulele crossbow.
Typical. Oh yeah.
And then
Wild
roll a D100 GH after you rolled this. 14 with the cover misses.
Okay.
Now
And
roll
then
roll a
D100.
D100. Thank you for that reminder, Relin.
Oh god. Because we have 2 of those.
Oof.
Oh no, that's low.
Alrighty, what is a D100 on the old... What is a 16 on the old D100 wild magic table? For the next minute, the energy type of all your spells... For the next minute, the energy type of all your spells with an energy type is changed to fire.
Oh.
So every spell
That's
that you
not
cast
bad.
from now on is fire damage for the next minute.
The interesting implication of that is, Auspicious Mockery will currently deal fire damage.
Oh, yeah!
Light 'em up.
Instead of
Light
like
those
psychic
motherfuckers
damage.
up.
And I'm gonna introduce another house rule that I've been playing on my other D&D campaign, which is that if you fire on an enemy into cover and you miss, you have a 10% chance to hit your ally. So roll a D100. If it's higher than a 10, you're fine. It just misses. If it's a 10 or lower, then you will hit and do damage to Azrael.
Don't shoot me, bro.
Adding in rules.
67, it's fine. You're fine. You missed him. And you already used
Don't
your move
tase me.
action. Anything else? Any bonus actions?
The
Bardic Inspiration?
Bardic was already, yeah, so I'm good.
Okay. All right, Azrael, you're up.
Was that a D6 or an 8?
D6
Okay.
for now.
I am going to smack the crap out of this guy that's in front of me.
Okay.
Or not. I will try and punch him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, a 10 misses.
Floor's just like, I accept my fate.
Natural
1.
20. Let's confirm that crit.
Damn.
Confirm that crit. That's a confirmed
18.
crit. That's a confirmed crit.
Ooh.
Is this bludgeoning damage with your fists?
I believe it is.
This is called crushed trachea. Normal damage and target cannot speak or breathe. Well,
I mean,
gotta tell ya. Gotta tell ya. Wasn't gonna be an option here. Was not gonna be here. You punch the skeleton in the trachea. Let's just go ahead and make that double damage.
Nice.
Since it did absolutely nothing.
The skeleton
two or
clutches
just
its
double?
The
neck.
skeleton's like, I can't breathe.
It just lost one of its vertebrae. Like the vertebrae popped out. And then it
Popped
just
out.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could all agree that you definitely punched it in the throat area.
Are we
Figured.
rolling
Knocked
2
off
or
the
are we doubling?
Roll. It'll be double damage, but you're going to roll the damage twice. You're not going to double up
Okay.
one. Wafflecone, thank you so much, dude, for the 33 months. Waffle,
Wow.
please make a roll in the Dungeons and Dan's Games Discord, and it's a 1d4 roll. Give it to somebody here on the stream, one of our players. All right, so it's 5 plus 4. So 9 points of bludgeoning damage. All righty.
And then I am going to bounce, yelling, "Undead! Undead! Undead!"
And you leave.
Yeah, I'm like bouncing out of there. Like
Okay.
run as-
High as fuck.
Did you? So he closed the door.
No, he wouldn't be able to do his actions and close the door.
Oh. Okay.
He scared me, so
I would have gotten a.
and then ran.
Good God. I'm gonna hold my action until Arling.
Okay. I holds an action. Arlen, you're up.
Let's go.
Arlen steps up. Let's do this thing.
Do I still have inspiration or did I lose that?
You know what? I'm the nicest DM you've ever had, so we're just gonna go ahead and say you have one. 22 hits.
I have to declare use of inspiration before I roll.
You do
right?
indeed, and I believe that you
Yeah,
kind of did. So
Yeah, I was
now you
just-
don't
I was
have an
asking.
inspiration.
Okay, I got a 28. That hit, right?
28. Let me check the sheet here. Yeah, sure does.
Poor skeleton. Lost a vertebrae.
That's
This-
13 bonk damage.
13 points of damage, and you kill it. It just crumbles into a pile of
What?
bones in front of you.
This is easy mode.
These are skeletons. That was 13 damage of bonk. Alright, yeah. Alright, I'm done.
All right, it's skeleton
Okay.
number 1 is dead. So thanks a lot. Skeleton number 2.
Oh, wait, does I come out or do they have to wait till the end of the round?
Oh yeah, it's if you want to act, you're gonna have to act now, or else basically you lose that
Okay.
turn.
I'll go in. How far is this?
I'm stupid. Forgot they're a wolf still.
Gamer Heron gets
Yeah.
my 2 all day. All right, you got a 2 from Waffle Cone.
Thank you.
Is this actually gonna be like 20 feet to get to this guy?
Yeah, you could get there. I mean, you have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
I don't
yeah.
see a reason why you couldn't get in there as a wolf.
Oof. Oof. I'm gonna bite.
Bite.
But I
all
don't
right.
get any bonuses because nobody's near me.
I forgot.
Oh, I'm not mad at you.
I thought about it after I said that in my hearing. I could have walked next to one.
Brendan.
It's all good. Let's see. That's a +4 to hit.
Goodbye, Floor. Oh, welcome back, Floor.
15
15?
hits. Roll that
Alright.
damage.
2d4 plus 2, and then also 9 damage.
9
And-
points of damage. All right, and you get
and-
another attack.
No, but if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 Strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It's a creature. It's a strength save.
It's a Strength saving throw of 11.
Oh, 11 exactly. Not tripped. All right, can I play now, you guys?
Yeah, I guess
I
you
just
can
want to
go.
hang out and play with my skeletons. The skeleton that you're up in its grill is going to attempt to hit you, with his short sword. Oh, boy. 9 to hit.
Yeah, that won't hit.
Misses. All right, he's just going to stay put. This skeleton will also step up to you, Wolfman, Jack, and attempt to hit with its short sword. Misses, and it's Gamer Bardo's turn.
I am going to come down this hallway, and while standing slightly behind Azriel, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the one on the left here, aka fire damage.
This guy here?
Please
Yeah.
don't stop me
Okay.
on fire.
Hey, he's not behind cover. You're fine.
So Vicious Mockery, I don't have to roll to cast it, so it's
It's
just
a save, right?
it's a save. Yeah, I always forget. I'm so sorry. One of these
Oh,
days I'm
wisdom
gonna.
save.
It's a 5. I failed the save.
Oh, nice. Like real bad. Like awesome bad.
Like I failed by I rolled an 8 on my save. No, I'm sorry. I rolled a 5 on my save.
Okay, we'll take 1d4 psychic damage and fire!
All right. It's just going to be fire damage, but go ahead and roll your damage.
Bone is on
Okay.
fire.
Oh, you know what they say if your boner burns.
You boner bonked it. Now your boner burning.
And I don't add any thing else besides the
Nope.
d4, right?
Just
No
a D4.
Just
proficiency
a
or
D4,
anything.
and I think this will
Okay.
he'll get disadvantage.
Yep.
1 point of damage. You're like, you're a gross skeleton. He's like, no.
What is this, easy bone?
Like a small fire flickers where his heart once was.
Feels cremated, man.
Okay, Arlen, Skeleton Bane. You're up.
Apparently, something happened with my character.
Yeah.
Did you
We've been
delete
trying
your
to find
token?
him.
Where are you?
You ran
don't
so
know.
far away.
You ran so far
disappeared.
away that you're just gone.
Oh yeah.
We've tried to like find him and like have been casually moving tokens trying to find him for a
Is he
whole
in
turn.
the fog?
Yeah,
No,
I
he's
don't.
not.
I don't see
He's
it at
just-
all.
was gone.
There he is.
Oh, there it is.
I just put you back, but yeah, you were.
Oh, thank
you
you.
were off. You were gone completely.
My guess is he's under the goblin.
Wait, is he in
Possible.
the
He's hiding under Droop.
Definitely possible.
I'm after
Nope.
Gamer
Oh.
Bar to win.
Hmm.
Yeah, it should be his
So-
turn, not mine.
Oh god.
Well, Abaiji his.
Okay, Azrael, you're up.
Did I see Arlen take that thing out with no problem?
Yeah, I believe you would have seen that. At very least, like heard maybe the bones crumbling to the ground.
Well, if Arlen can take it out, I guess I can stay and fight.
I don't see a way that you can get past these two people standing in the door. I was gonna kind of say that maybe Gamer Barterwin could because she's small. If you want to try maybe like an acrobatics to get up and over there, I'd let you try to do like a flip over them or something, but I don't think you're gonna be able to like wander up there through them both.
I thought you can move through friendly squares.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you some arguments if you want, Fish.
I
Each
mean,
one
if
of
you
these
guys are
faces
gonna if you guys are gonna not rule a fund me on that, then move through it.
I mean,
Just
it's
saying.
whatever
I'm just
you're the DM. I'm just saying that each one of these squares represents 5 feet, and I'm not that fat.
But each one of these squares doesn't really represent 5 feet, and we've talked about the map before. It's one of the first things I told you guys about the maps here.
But usually you make them bigger, so it's like 10 foot.
Is
Okay.
that what you want? I'm
Okay.
more
No,
than happy to
Roll to attack. I don't want to sit here and argue about it.
I'm not
Okay.
arguing.
18 hits.
Okay.
Roll the damage. This is quarterstaff, right? 10.
This
points
is
of
quarterstaff.
damage. Good God, you guys are powerful. All right, quarterstaff comes down, kind of like maybe some bone splinters off.
And then a fist punch.
Oh, maybe you'll make it so that this guy can't talk either.
Ow, my other
Knock
throat.
another vertebrae out.
My other throat. 7 points of
No.
damage. Oh no, it's a 7 to hit. 7 to hit misses.
Okay. That's it.
No 10 key points.
Nope, I'm not. I'm saving my key points.
Yeah, save that shot.
All right, Arlen, you're up.
I'll go bonk this boner.
Bonk down. Okay, bonk. Every time to play everyone's favorite game. Bonk that boner.
Hey.
20
Assume
hits.
20 hits.
Yeah, roll that damage. Uh, 12 points of damage. You murder this second skeleton. Arlen Skeleton's Bane. And he's dead.
loosened
More
that.
dead than he already was.
At least
This is a little easy. They might come back. Can we
Alright.
like shove them in the crypts or something?
they're just skeletons.
You can
it's
shove
fine.
them in the crypts.
I'm 3 foot. I'm a bard.
They're dust. What is your problem?
They're dust
I'm
and bones.
concerned. Can we extra burn them?
I as fuck, you're up. Wolf as fuck.
Alright. Wolf as fuck is gonna out. Doing my attack on that skeleton.
21 hits. Roll your damage.
Okay.
7
There's
points of
7
damage, and
damage.
you kill the last skeleton. You guys are out of combat.
I'm gonna carry a bone with me.
They don't look
To
like
go
they're
with your
coming
goblin
back.
hand.
All right, so you pick up a bone.
I pick up a bone and throw it just for my own sanity.
Where are you throwing it?
The other side of the room.
Which bone? The penis bone?
Specifically
Ah,
the
yes.
penis bone.
Specifically,
The hip
yeah,
bone's connected to the penis bone.
Everybody knows immediately what the penis bone looks like. Yeah, so you pick up a penis bone, a gamer Bardoin, and you throw it over here, and it just kind of clanks against the wall, falls down, nothing happens.
The boner's boner.
I'm gonna go
of
chase that.
course.
Yeah, there we go.
All
Alright,
you're able to pick it up.
Actually, you know what? To alleviate your concern, GH, I will use Divine Sense.
Okay.
Alrighty, divine sense. Remind me, 60 feet.
Any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Okay, you use divine sense, and you do not sense any undead celestial fiend within 60 feet.
Okay. Okay. Uncalm.
We should search to see if
I
there's
throw it
anything.
again.
Sure. So as Azrael, as you can search the skeletons, and on each one of the skeletons you find a platinum signet ring worth 50 gold pieces.
Damn.
Each?
Yes.
What?
We got the money now.
Are we sharing those?
Is there any like? We'll split the money.
Oh, I didn't find anything.
Yeah, we can just split the
I'll
money.
keep that off the share and split later list.
We can just split the money 4 ways. We don't have to kill each other over these rings. Now, is there anything on them? Like any noticeable like crest on the signets, or are they old?
They look maybe like newer than what they would have been on a like the body when it was put in the sarcophagus.
That's interesting.
Yes, those. Yeah, so you have a handful of boner rings.
By any chance, is the house crest of these signet rings a chicken?
It's a cat's eye.
Just making sure they're not cock rings.
That's a pussy ring. Oh no, gamer Bardoin's computer is ruined.
Okay.
Just saying, it wouldn't be unusual to find those on a boner.
Oh man, you guys really bonked those boners.
Woo!
Okay. I've had enough oxygen deprivation to my brain.
Oh my god.
Alright, is there anything in the sarcophagus?
The search is fruitless. Like you found those
Okay.
rings. Everything else is you don't see or find anything else.
I'm gonna
I
be.
think the dog wants to go pee in the other room.
So are there 3 doors that we
Okay.
haven't gone through yet?
Yeah,
Or that's double doors.
1, 2, and then 3. And these at the bottom are the double doors, sheathed in a tarnished copper plate.
Dumbledore.
They're double doors sheathed in a snape plate.
I think
Hey,
we should go
Droop.
back to the earlier one. Oh yeah, Droop.
Yes.
Do you know where these doors go?
Yes, prisoners in here. Manor down this hallway.
What about that one up there?
It's the armor you asked about earlier.
Oh, of course that's locked.
Ayy.
Oh, we're stupid. Hold on.
The silver key.
Yeah, I'll go. Wait. No, how many keys do we have? I know we have
4.
the keys. So yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take
4 keys.
I'll take one of the keys from the Redbrand to try to unlock the door.
Click.
Oh.
Racks of weapons line the walls of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks by the door.
Oh, I can increase our kill count by 10.
12 spears,
Maybe
6
they'll pay
short
more.
swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each.
I'm gonna
Arm
refill
droop,
my
arm droop,
crossbow
arm
bolts.
droop, arm droop, arm droop.
There you go.
Abso-
We can give
absolutely.
Droop a crossbow.
Yeah, we'll hand Droop anyone who does not currently have a light crossbow in their inventory should take one.
I'll take
Yeah,
one.
can't- I
I'll
don't
put
want to.
I'll put
I
one in
don't
the
wanna
bag for you
unturn
later.
Out of how long has it been since we were in that one room?
What one room?
Like
Since
30
you
minutes.
turned into a wolf?
Since I turned into a wolf, yeah.
I would say about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more.
Okay. Okay, then I'm staying a wolf. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
take a crossbow right now.
I'll grab an extra crossbow and like put it in a bag for them.
Tape it, duct tape it to the eye as fuck wolf
Yeah.
back.
There was your happy wolf.
Bork!
Thank you.
Bork.
Is there any like potions in here or healing stuff or kits?
Nope, just all that stuff that I listed off.
Okay.
Oh, that's it?
Bark, 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 bark.
Oh, I will absolutely offer Droop a crossbow as well.
And yeah, he'll take it for sure. He can use a bow.
And arrows.
Bark.
just so we don't have a repeat of last time.
All of a sudden, Carp runs in. I'm an adventurer.
Instant death.
Instantly dies.
He didn't die. Like he's fine.
He just got slapped unconscious with a sword. It's fine.
I'm sure his
Are
mom's
we
gonna love
going
that
for
story.
Are we going for the prisoners first?
Bark, bark, bark,
Yeah,
bark.
we should
Bark,
check for prisoners
Yeah,
first.
I think prisoners first.
Okay.
So we can tie him up.
Oh boy. What do you want, girl? What is it?
I
Stop
throw
barking.
the bone again.
Dooby dooby doo.
Oh god.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
What's
You want
going
some
on?
ale, girl?
Open sesame, I think.
Okay. Throw me a perception check, please.
I got a 10.
That's not a great perception check.
No, it isn't.
Okay, Arlen, you open this door, and sorry. This long room is partitioned into 3 areas, with iron bars walling off the north and south. Filthy straw lines the floors of those cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cells to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north. All dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks. A heap of discarded clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall. And as you step into the room, Arlen, you are beset upon by 2 Redbrands who heard the commotion of you fighting the skeletons, and you did not see them, and they will get a surprise attack round against you. Everybody roll for initiative.
Okay. Bork.
I don't know why I rolled a 4. That's only that's a 20. My initiative was a 20.
Dex +2. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Just put it in there.
oh boy, natural 20. These guys are basically going to get 2 turns before you guys get to go.
I love it. I love that information, Fish. I'm glad you told me.
What could be the worst that could
What's-
happen? They
The
just
best
haven't
person to
seen
be
it.
in there right now is you.
It's true. It's true.
That's
Honestly,
true.
like you finally had your paladin go through the door first, and not like get in there, gamer Bardowin. Oh, and let me roll initiative for Droop. I mean, he's part of your crew now. He rolled a natural 20 as well.
Yeah.
Just because this is where I belong.
Let's go, Droop.
This is where I belong doesn't mean it's where I want to be.
Press 1 in chat if you want to see Droop get a kill in this combat. Let's go, Droop. Everybody's rooting for you.
Droop, best NPC.
Carp was just annoying. Droop is the best.
Everybody
Yeah.
hates Carp. Droop, amazing. Okay, what was everybody's
Yeah.
perception? Or
We
what
may
was
have
everybody's
to keep
initiative?
him with us.
I think I rolled a 7.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
I had a 20. I put it on.
I had a 14.
An 8. What was yours, GH?
8.
And what? I'm
And
sorry.
then-
Then Minnie, what was yours?
7.
Okie dokie. That's our initiative. Guys, why don't we take a 10-minute break before we fight these big